Hi everyone, we've got a nice differential equation question here. So it says figure 2 shows a cylindrical tank of height 1.5 meters. Initially, the tank is full of water. The tank starts to leak from a small hole at a point L on the side of the tank. While the tank is leaking, the depth in h meters of the water in the tank is modelled by that differential equation there, where t hours, this is the time after the leak starts. Using the model, show that h is equal to a e to the minus 0.2t add b, where a and b are constants to be found. Okay, so we've got an expression here for dh by dt is equal to minus 0.12 e to the minus 0.2t. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to separate the variables and we're going to integrate both sides with respect to t. So when we separate the variables here, there's different ways that we can choose to do this. How am I going to choose to do it? I'm going to choose to do it by just leaving it as it is. I'm going to write integral of dh is going to equal the integral of minus 0.12 e to the minus 0.2t dt. So we've separated the variables, which means that the dt has moved over there like that. So the integral of h is the same as 1h, so that just goes to h. Over here, we're going to have minus 0.12, and when we integrate e to the minus 0.12, we're going to need to divide by minus 0.2, e to the minus 0.2t add c. So we've basically separated the variables and we've integrated. So 0.12 divided by 0.2 gives us 0.6. So we now have that h is equal to 0.6 e to the minus 0.2t add c. So this is looking good. We now need to basically use our boundary conditions. You could call this our general solution because we don't know what the two constants are. Well, we do know one of them is 0.6, but we don't know what c is. So we could use now what we call the boundary condition, which is the initial pieces of information. Now the question tells us initially the tank is full of water, okay? So we can see from the question that the tank is 1.5 meters high. So what we can say is that when t is equal to 0, h is equal to 1.5. So 1.5 is going to equal 0.6 times e to the minus 0.2 times 0 add c. So therefore we're going to have 1.5 is equal to 0.6 times 1. So therefore we're going to have 1.5 minus 0.6, so 0.9 is going to equal c. So we've now found out what c is. So this means we're in a position now to write down our particular solution, which is going to be 0.6 e to the minus 0.2t plus 0.9. And that is our full particular solution. In other words, we found out what the values of the constants a and b are. Very good. Let's see what's next. Find the time taken for the depth of the water to decrease to 1.2 meters, giving your answer in hours and minutes to the nearest minute. So we're going to set the height now equal to 1.2, and we're going to solve for t. So in this equation here, we're going to have the height is going to be 1.2. So 1.2 is equal to 0.6 e to the minus 0.2t plus 0.9. So therefore 1.2 minus 0.9 divided by 0.6 is equal to e to the minus 0.2t. So we can work that out. So 1.2 minus 0.9 is going to give us 0.3 divided by 0.6 is going to be a half, so that's 0.5. So does it say, yes, so I'm just going to write that as 0.5. So 0.5 is equal to e to the minus 0.2t. Now I'm going to take natural logs of both sides. So ln of 0.5 is equal to minus 0.2t. So therefore t is 1 over minus 0.2 times by ln of 0.5. And we can put that into our calculator and see what that gives us. So we're going to say 1 divided by minus 0.2, and I'm going to say times by ln of 0.5, close the bracket. That's giving me this as a decimal. Okay, so 3.466. Let's write that down. So that is 3.466 hours. Now, the question, you have to be careful, says give the answer in hours and minutes. So what we need to do is take our 0.466 and we need to times that by 60. So timesing that by 60 gives me 27.9 minutes. So the time t is equal to 3 hours and 27.9 minutes. However, the question's asking it for the nearest minute, so therefore the time is 3 hours and 28 minutes to the nearest minute. Okay, perfect. Right, so far so good. 6 marks in. Now, in the long term, the water level in the tank falls to the same height as the hole. Find, according to the model, the height of the hole from the bottom of the tank. Well, let's have a look and see if we can see if there's any clues in our equation that we got. The equation that we got earlier in the question was this. Now, this, again, is such a common theme. It comes up almost without fail every exam season. So, such an important idea to be aware of. And principally, it's this. The graph of e to the minus something is exponentially decreasing, okay? So what that means is that as t tends to infinity, it means that e to the minus 0.2t is going to tend towards 0, which means that our equation for h is going to tend towards 0.9. So basically, the long-term prediction of the behaviour of this particular model is that the height of the water is going to go to be 0.9 meters above the base. So we're going to say 0.9 meters is equal to, that's the height of the hole above the bottom of the tank in meters. And I believe that is that question done. Quite a really nice differential equation question there. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. Remember, if you are finding these videos helpful, if you could like and subscribe to the channel, that would be really very much appreciated. It's going to help me keep on making more videos moving forward. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.